Alright, hey guys, it's Danny Fish, and by request of people and stuff, I'm gonna move away from the mic, because last recording session, everything I've been uploading, I didn't really notice it sounded bad. I sounded loud, but you could, like, obnoxiously hear my breathing and lots of stuff. So, I recorded this is actually the end of my recording session. I just hadn't done commentary for it yet. But this commentary is coming up on April Fool's, which there was fun to be had at that today at school. There were my teacher, who I'm not a huge fan of, we pulled pranks on him. He pulled pranks on us, sort of all in good spirit, I guess. But I don't know. It wasn't the most fun day or most fun April Fools ever. But basically, she's explaining cut, which lets you cut things if a Pokemon on your team knows it. I was talking about the intro link, which I don't really know how it works. I think it connects to the computer or something, but there aren't servers up for it yet. But it also, in short, she wants some Dream Mist, so I'm gonna go look for some of that. First off, I should probably heal my Pokemon, because I'm not cutting this trip to the Pokemon Center out, but it doesn't matter. Not too much to talk about. I'm sort of tired, even though it's the middle of the day. I suppose that's what I get for playing video games at night a lot. I don't know, the 3DS actually looks really cool now. Initially when it was coming out, I just sort of thought it looked kind of bad, but now I'm starting to really want one, and, well, all the good games aren't on release quite yet, but it has the DSiWare, so essentially if you have the Wii and the DSi, you can play most Nintendo games, or at least really all the best ones. And Pansear, I'm just going to keep it on here for a bit to be an HM slave, so let's get rid of Leer for cut. But basically, if you use the WiiWare or the Wii Shop and WiiWare Virtual Console, stuff like that, basically with Wii Shop and 3DS Wear Shop, you can play most Nintendo games, so I think it's really cool. Plus, I can do GameCube off my Wii and DS off my 3DS that I'm going to be getting, hopefully not too far in the future, but main priorities right now for games, I want to get, like, I don't know, top 3 things. I want StarCraft 2, Plants vs. Zombies Full, and a Dazzle. And then slightly down from that, I want to get, like, Pikmin 2, Fallout 3, 3DS with Ocarina of Time 3D. And then once I have those, I should probably be content for, like, a good month or so before there's some other game rears its ugly head that I want to get. And by ugly head, I mean really good game. I don't know, I come across too many games that look pretty good. There's sound coming from the other side of that wall. Let's check it out. Might be a mana. Ah, it's a mana. And it said moon. Wait. And it said moon and it mooned me. Oh god, Team Plasma. Come on, make with the Dream Mist. Woo! Yes. Huh? Who are you? What are they doing? Or what are you doing? Team Plasma battling night and day to liberate humans. We like to eat vapor called Dream Mist. Will manipulate their dreams and make them release their Pokemon. Yeah, see, their crimes. From this, I initially thought Team Plasma would be committing crimes related to their goal of Pokemon liberation, but then they just sort of got petty, or just stealing people's Pokemon to show them they could function without it, and that was sort of dumb. But there were a couple that actually seemed dumb and had plot significance, so it wasn't that bad. But Team Plasma, it's like I said parts ago, it's still my favorite, and the only other one that comes close, Team Galactic, and probably maybe Team Rocket, because it was sort of original from the anime, the Johtos, stuff like that, and it had all the admins and things. I don't know, I didn't like Aqua and Magma for some reason. They both just seemed really dumpy to me and had bizarre goals. It's like, don't you see how great it would be if we had lots of land? No, water's the thing for you. They were weird. And then Team Galactic had less of a motive, but at least they did cool stuff. And then this team has like a great motive and like a lot more plot, and it sort of makes it deeper and makes you actually think in this game, like, you're fighting your Pokemon, is it good for them? I don't know. Basically, being a gamer, I figured probably, but I don't know. And I'm gonna just fight with my Oshawott a lot, because I really want to get it evolved. and then I'll go back to start training up my Lillipup. I'll probably involve some off-screen training or something, but not sure. We need that Dream Mist. It's just like kicking it. Knock it off. Whoa. Why are you two goofing off? We, Team Plasma, shall separate Pokemon from foolish people. I guess if you can't fulfill your duties. This isn't gets this when he's gathering followers, or gets this when he's trying to control people by tricking them with speeches. Yeah, this gets this when a plan has failed. He's about to issue punishment. At any rate, let's hurry and hope he'll forgive us. Haha, but it was only a Musharna tricking them. So that took me a while to understand. I thought Getsus just sort of poofed and poofed away, but it was really the Muna and Musharna manipulating their thoughts to create a weird dream world reality, which I wish happened more often because it was cool, and then it attracted Fennel, who wants Dream Mist so I can connect my file to a computer server that's not even up yet. Which, when they do get up, I'm sure I'll explore it, but it initially seemed really cool, but now that it's actually out and I've sort of learned more about it, it doesn't seem as cool as I thought. And apparently Pokemon Musical is good, but I'm just not even going to bother. I didn't like contests or battle tents or anything like that. Johto's bug catching was sort of neat, but other than that, most of those extra gimmicky things seemed way too gimmicky. And the only series to have really good gimmicks to a game, I think, is Zelda, because it introduces the gimmick, but it's not entirely dependent on it. I don't know. But actually in the game, I think it switched over to winter today, so this video will seem sort of weird, but next one I do will probably have to switch over to winter, or I'm not sure. At least on my normal Pokemon Black, it's winter time. But yeah, I've been playing Pokemon Black more, just training up. I've been too lazy ever since I beat the Elite Four to go catch Kyurem, but I think I'm going to do that today or tomorrow. I don't know. Odds are likely tomorrow. I told my friend I'd probably go to a dance party thing, but I'm not going to. Oh yeah, Seagear. Seagear's annoying. Yeah, I don't really like this Seagear too much. I mean, the quick trades were good, but it sapped my battery way too much to be any sort of efficient. But it's got a bit of a cool loading up screen, and you can like change those icons around somehow, but I actually like just how these ones look anyway. But so yeah, I'm not really gonna tamper with those. Plus, I'm not sure what it does on DS or on DS Emulator. So I got Pokemon with Dreams, and I'll enter the Entralink. Yeah, Entralink seems cool. I like how Black City and White Forest both gain features based on the Entralink. It was sort of cool. Yeah. And I just don't have much to say. Playing Black and White has been really fun, I have to say that much. I've been enjoying them. I've just played those a lot lately and a couple of other games. I've been trying Metroid Prime, but that game is just sort of wigging me out. I don't know, I'm not the most courageous gamer, and by courageous gamer, I mean Metroid games are a little scary, but that adds to the appeal in my opinion, because I'm playing them, I'm always sort of on edge. So I think I'm just going to dump off Pansear, because you never need to cut anything again. Well, there are some isolated instances, but it is very mainly just that one thing. Just to give it some use. I don't know, cut span HM in every generation. Flash and Rock's Flash was demoted as of 4th, and then Rock Smash was demoted as of this. And they brought back Dive. Actually, that's another thing. There's a whole diving puzzle you can partake in this post-game as well, which I've been too lazy to do. I mainly did most of the stuff, and then was training Pokemon so that I could have really good ones and do all sorts of Wi-Fi battles with my friends. Just so it'd be fun. Actually, I like that Pikachu grass-cutting statue that was there. That was just going to be some boring fights to try and get some levels on my Oshawott. Because I really want to get a Duat pretty soon. So just fighting the school teacher or caregiver, whatever. Nursery aide. Yeah, that makes sense. But man, I'm surprised. I'm just always still stunned watching these that my ROM runs so well. That is courtesy of Lasercat for the win. His friend of mine, his channel will be linked in description, and like I'm legally, well, I'm not legally obliged to say it, but it just is a nice thing. He was the one who got me the ROM and helped me get it all set up here so we could play us in collab. Since I'm lazy and stuff, and yeah, basically because I'm lazy, I'm not as far as he is, but I'm pretty sure, well, he beat the third gym, but I'm pretty sure he's done fourth now too. I haven't seen a couple of his latest parts as of now, because, like I said, I've been lazy with sleeping and eating instead of let's playing, but whatever. I'm not sure if my overall progress comparative to him really matters too much, but I don't know. Feeling each other is the same for Pokemon. Oh wait, I want to go up the slide and down the stairs. Hehehe. Weren't expecting that, kid. Take this Hyper Beam. Oh, do I get TM Hyper Beam for beating you? I hope so, preschooler Tully. It's a Pansage. Ah! I didn't want a Pansage. I can't beat those. But I can. Just tackle it. Yeah, actually, the elemental monkeys, I went out and caught some on my black version the other day, and I didn't want to throw away stats for moves or throw away moves for stats with them, so I sort of met them halfway, and once they evolve, they're actually pretty nice. I don't know, mine are only high 30s right now, and the rest of my stuff is like 50s, 60s, a couple little 40 Pokemon, but I'm training up. The Lucky Egg and the XP Share and Audino Genocide and things like that make training in this game a breeze once you've finished it up. So I'm going for a complete national dex run, which I think is possible considering all the games that are out now. Like you can get Pokemon from any region up into your DS now, which is pretty nice in my opinion. This game with Water Gun, yeah, still holding on to Tackle, which is just doesn't really learn that great of moves right early on. I know the other ones sort of did, but Oshawott not so much, although it makes up for it by being pretty cute, although, in my opinion, not quite as cute as Snivy, but pretty close. I don't know, I've become pretty used to the new Pokemon's appearance, but their names are all terrible. I don't even know them all. Mainly, I'm not sure, there's just not very many that I do know. Okay, Panseer, finally something I can one-hit kill with my water gun. That just sounded funny, and my laugh sounded dumb. I don't know, I think I laugh funny, right? I think I sort of sound kind of funny, but I've certainly gotten over that, and Let's Playing has making me a fair bit better at talking, in my opinion, but I still think I sort of laugh weird and look weird and stuff, but I'm sure that's just because I'm a teenager and all my hormones making me think I'm all wacky or something, but I'm actually quite boring. I don't know, I'm not a very interesting person like some would most likely assume, because I do Let's Plays on the internet that, well, yeah, that's pretty much criteria of a boring guy. But let's switch my Pokemon around. Let's just put Lillipup in front here, give him some XP next time. What's it holding? Forget that it has pickup. Oh, an escape rope, nice. Alright, so I'm just gonna save here, and that's one thing I like. There's a little save counter at the bottom which shows how far along your saving is, which I thought was pretty neat. But basically, if you like my videos, you can leave a subscription, comment, rating, and don't forget to go check out Lasercat for the win. His channel is in the description. He's a cool dude, so go sub, comment, rate, whatever, and I'll see you later.